Here's a practice for a Part B question 2 style question where we have straight line depreciation and we're disposing of an asset. So our first step is to calculate the depreciation for the year that the machine's been sold, disposed of. So it's been disposed on the 30th of November. So depreciation equals original cost less residual value divided by the effective life. So with the original cost, $4,000, take away estimated residual value of $1,000, and it's for 5 years. So the depreciation charge for each year should be $3,000 divided by 5. Or if I'm to do this on a calculator, sometimes it's not so easy. So we've got our brackets, 4,000 minus the 1,000, into brackets, fraction just means divide by 5. So each year should be that should be the depreciation. Now, in this question, it's being disposed on the 30th of November. So I've used it for July, August, September, October, November. So I've used it for 5 months. So I'm going to get this one here. I'm going to go 600, times it by 5, divided by 12. So for the particular year that are being disposed of, the depreciation will be $250. Now that means that our accumulated depreciation at the date of disposal will be the 2,100. So accumulated depreciation will be the 2,100 plus the $250 depreciation for this year. So accumulated depreciation will equal $2,350 at the date of disposal. So now we've calculated everything we need to calculate there. We have to put it in a disposal machinery account. So firstly, step 2 is we transfer the machine's original cost to the disposal account. So we're debiting or crediting the asset account and debiting the disposal of machinery. So in this case, it's machinery. The date is the 30th of November 21, and the amount is at $4,000. Step 3 is to transfer the accumulated depreciation to the disposal account. Again, it's the same date. This balance is currently sitting as credit 2,350, so we have to make that balance 0. So we're going to have to debit this account and credit the disposal account. So this is going to be accumulated depreciation machinery, and that's at 2,350. Next, we have to record the disposal account. So we record the proceeds from sale. So that would be, in this case, they sold it for cash. Let's look at the $700 including GST. So they'll be debiting cash $700, and they're going to be crediting the disposal account. So it's the same date, so I don't have to write that again. I'm just going to write cash. For my proceeds, I'm going to go 700 divided by 1.1 to find out my amount excluding the GST. So that's 636.36. It's money, so 2 decimal places. Now our final step is to work out whether it's a gain or a loss. So we look at both sides and go, which side is bigger? Well, it's going to be the 4,000. So both sides have to equal 4,000. Now, so we have to work out what number is going to go here to make this add up to $4,000? So I'm going to get the 4,000. I'm going to take away the 2,350 and the 636.36. So I'm going to have 1,013.64. So if I'm crediting the disposal account, that means I'm debiting the loss on either a gain or a loss on disposal. Now, if it's a loss, if we're crediting here, that means we're debiting the P&L, which means it's going to be a loss. So on this side, it's a loss on disposal of machinery. So if the balancing figure had to be on this side, it would have been a gain on disposal. So here we have disposal of machinery. We've got 4,000 on that side, 4,000 on that side. So that's disposal accounts now finalized. The last step is to then record this in the statement of profit or loss extract. So the accounts which need to be put in here, firstly, you've got the depreciation for the year. So that's going to be an expense. And then we're going to have the loss on disposal of machinery. That's also an expense account. Now, if it's a gain, that's going to roll up under other revenue. But in this case, both the loss on disposal of machinery and the depreciation both will sit as expenses. So I'm going to write expenses. Then I'm going to write depreciation on machinery. That's at $250. That's it relates to this financial year. And then we're going to have loss on disposal of machinery. And that's going to be the 1,030.64. And that is how you answer a Part B question 2 style question. Now, in the exam, these dates have to be either 3, 6, 9, or 12 months. So you won't get an example where there's 5 months, or it'll be a multiple of 3 months as per the syllabus. Thank you.